Okay, welcome everybody. If you want to be able to create awesome sales pages, webinar pages, and opt-in pages, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to build your sales pages in Optimize Press. Now, if you don't have a hosting site, then Optimize Press is not going to be right for you. You would have to get a hosting site through either HostGator, GoDaddy, Namecheap, among many hosting sites to be able to host your website on the internet. So I do want to let you know that with Optimize Press, it's very customizable. If you can learn the ins and outs of it, which is actually very simple, it's not very hard to use. You can create some really dynamic and really eye-catching websites, opt-in pages, and sales pages. So I just kind of want to get a rundown real quick. I'm going to go ahead and create a sales page for you. Now it does come with a few templates, so if we would go to Optimize Press and click here, and it's going to pop up a page to where you can create blank pages. So we're going to start with sales pages right now. So go ahead and hit sales pages. Now it's going to give you a few options here, and I do want to let you know that you do have options to more templates. Now some of these I actually created, and if you decide to join Optimize Press through my link, you'll actually get them as well. So I do want to let you know that. But if you're looking for some different sales pages that are maybe a little bit more dynamic, you do have an option under your members area where you can get called the Clubhouse. And what the Clubhouse is, it's a renewable $17 a month, and you can get basically instant access to any high converting templates that they use. I mean, you can get hundreds of these things. I mean, you're going to get landing pages, sales pages, webinar pages, funnels, membership, email con pages, live event pages. I mean, the list goes on and on. Thank you pages, etc. And inside the Clubhouse, it is $17 a month, but I will let you know it's really cool. When I first started with Optimize Press, I didn't bother with it because, and if you're new, don't bother. I just don't even bother. What you need to do is you need to pick a template that you like, and go from there. So what you could do is basically you can go through here, find out what you're looking for to create a sales page. And another thing is you can actually use these templates and delete all the elements. You can delete all of the rows, and you can basically create your own from scratch if you like to do that. So you don't have to have any kind of crazy templates or anything like that. You can always create your own if you'd like to. But if you're looking for something more customizable, more flexible as far as your page outlines and your page templates, then joining the Clubhouse is really cool. Now, one thing that I did is I went to instead of going to Clubhouse, I went to the market, and I just kind of picked a few out. You can buy them from $5 to $12. Just depends on what you want and what's going to fulfill your needs as far as creating your pages. But you do have the option to purchase those standalone. So you can go to Marketplace right here, and Marketplace is going to be basically a site that you can go download. You can buy some. You can get different plugins and add-ons. Some are free, some are not. Some come with it. So you can basically view landing pages, templates. We can just go ahead and click View templates right here. You have a lot of options with Optimize Press. That's why I really like building websites with this, because you can create fully functional navigational websites. They always have like little sales here and there. Like this right here. You can get like Black Friday deals if maybe you're on Amazon, or maybe you're a eBay, maybe you do retail stuff like that. They have all kinds of stuff for maybe countdowns and expiration dates on sales, etc. It's really cool. So there's a lot of things that you can buy. I mean, they range from $10 to $12 to $11. But if you're first really just starting out, actually that's one I want to buy. That's my next one I'm gonna get, and I plan on using that. So, and the thing is, I could pay the $17 a month. I just don't, I don't feel like wasting $17 a month when I can use that on advertising, unless I absolutely see something that piques my interest, and then I'll buy it and then I'll use it. But other than that, I can use what's been given to me. So you have plenty of options as far as creating your pages and what type of template you're going to want to use. Okay, so right now we're just going to get into the dynamics of creating a sales page. So we're going to go ahead, and one thing you got to remember is you're going to have to install Optimize Press as a theme. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the training on installation, and you're going to want to follow the steps that I put forth in installing your Optimize Press theme as a plugin into your WordPress website. So it's very, very easy to do. Don't let the technology scare you away from getting a great customizable and flexible web design page creator. So it's very, very simple. I've created all these trainings for you so that you don't have to go through the hassle that I did in learning. It took me 3 days to figure this out, and when I finally figured it out, even on the installation video, I created a new domain name, which is it's going to be my blog, and I'm going to be able to you're all invited, free membership to my blog as a member. I haven't created it yet because I've been so busy, just trying to get, learn how to get leads, learn how to do copywriting. I'm finally making enough money now to where I quit my job and I'm able to actually start a blog, start so many other things that I have on my plate. So, other than that, what happened was I purchased a MLM Tyrant, the domain. So I figured it'd be the perfect time to go ahead and show you how to install your WordPress documents and get all that jazz, install OptimizePress on that installation video. So if you haven't purchased or invested in OptimizePress, if you're looking for a really cool, customizable, flexible, fairly easy to use, reliable page creation software, you're going to definitely want to click the link below, check it out. It's very, very cool and you'll really enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get in the meat of everything right now. And before I get into that, actually, I do want to let you know that if you have a WordPress site already, then you're going to actually want to know that if you do install OptimizePress as a theme, it's going to override every other theme that you do have. So I just want to let you know that in case you are already using the WordPress platform. But other than that, we can go ahead and get started here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to our under OptimizePress on your dashboard. You're going to hit Page Builder. And they're going to wait for that to load. Now what we're going to also do is we're going to go ahead and enter a title. Now your title is going to be your page title. So whatever page you have at the very top of your tab, this is what your page is going to be titled. Okay, so I'm just going to title this Training op2 delete later. Okay, now your page or your URL or your permalink is basically going to be your domain name / whatever you decide. So say if you're into the nutrition business, you can create, and say you're promoting a product, a supplement or something like that, you can put lose weight training or something. So what's going to happen is you're going to have say if your domain is genesispuresuccess.com / lose weight training or something like that. So it's going to be the tail end of what your URL is actually going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in training delete later, just so I know to delete the page. We'll check availability. I'm sure it's available, so it's available. Cool. Now, if you wanted to, you can upload a upload a page thumbnail if you'd like to. I don't ever really do those. It's just, I don't know, it's not something I get into, but that's something, if you like thumbnails and that's something you feel necessary, you go ahead and do that. Now right here on select page presets, you have an option to have a blank page, which I like to use blank pages. I like to build mine from scratch depending on the template that I want to use, or you can just use a content template. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on content template, and we're going to go down here, and then you're going to have plenty of these right here. So now it says changing your content plan will override your content. So what that means is if you make any changes, if you delete rows, if you delete any elements in here, it's going to change the whole concept of what you're actually wanting the template is going to provide, which is okay. You don't even have to worry about it. Now if you have a different content template that you want to upload, that maybe you purchased through Clubhouse, if you decide to join the Clubhouse, or if you just want to, maybe you bought a $9 template that you found fancy or something, you can always upload that. Okay, very simple process. So let's just go ahead and get something easy here. I do prefer let's see, I like Ninja. This is not going to be, I actually have this. This is something that you're going to be able to, I bought this actually for $11. It's just, it's a membership site. It's just something that I really enjoyed about it. So let's just go ahead and let's just use Ninja right here. So we're going to go ahead and hit Ninja, and then we're going to scroll down, proceed to step 2. All right, so what that's going to do is it's basically going to take everything from the content template, and it's going to put it into a editable page. So now if you look here, you're going to be like, what in the world's going on? Blah, 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 blah. There's all kinds of things that you can do. Okay, so what I would do, what I start out doing is if I don't want any of this jazz, I just delete it. Okay, boop, delete the row, get rid of that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this row too. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this row. And then now we have really not much, okay? So it gives us a lot of flexibility on how we want to do it. Like, I don't really like that there, because this is really not a membership lesson. This is actually a sales page. And I really like the template that I'm using here. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to delete that. Go ahead and delete that here. All right, so we'll do that. Let me make sure we have everything. Now you're going to have a logo. You can create a logo if you like. If you have a logo for your website to where you're going to lead people to a sales page, you can actually keep that if you want to. You can put your own logo here, and you would do that by go to layout settings, and then if you want, under header and navigation, you have a few options. You can put a logo, and if you like your logo, you can do that. You can put a banner, and so if you want to upload a logo, you can just basically hit select file, and that's going to bring you to this page to where you can add media. Now normally on a WordPress logo, you're probably looking at 850 pixels wide. Okay, so if you need it to, if you really want to go to cool, get easy cool logos that you want to design, go to Fiverr. That's FIVERR.com, and I have a couple people that do banners for me for $5. I mean, you can get some really cool looking banners, some really cool looking logos for $5, and then you can save it, and then you can save it inside your media library here, and then you can always use your logo. So it's very simple. Another way that you can do that also is you can create a site. Say you create a sales page in here that you're just fall in love with. The navigation's perfect. Everything looks good. You can clone these sites. Okay, so you can just create them over and over and over again and just create different content for the pages that you create. So you have plenty of options with OptimizePress to customize it and make it be a lot more flexible than a lot of other web builders. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you know something, I don't even want a header navigation, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off completely. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn it off. I'm going to hit update. Now what this is going to do is it's going to take this logo and it's going to completely wipe it off. It's going to take it away completely. See? Now it's gone. So you have so many options. I like to build a page. What I like to do is I like to get a page set up with a video, and I just kind of just go bare bones knuckled and do it all over again, and I just recreate it from scratch, and then I just duplicate it over and over again on my certain pages. So again, you're going to want to know that everything is created by rows and elements. So if, like I said in the last training on your opt-in page, if you add new row, it's going to give you options for simple layouts where you can have 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 4 column, 5 column. You can have complex layouts like this. So say you wanted to do a blog and you wanted to do your content right here, right? So you want to do content, but on the side you wanted some ads or something like that. You can do that. There's so many things that you can do with OptimizePress. It's really cool. So what I'm going to do is, I mean, look at all these crazy things. I mean, if you get that complicated in your marketing, that's fine. But like I said before, keep it simple, stupid. Just keep everything simple and make it simple for your prospect or people that are viewing your page. Think about your prospect's view. Think about what they're looking at, not what you like. Okay, just always remember that. Always think about what your potential customer wants. They want simplicity, they want quickness, and they want value. That's all you really have to do. So, and also as elements. Elements are basically like your videos, your column text, your bullet blocks, your buttons. That's what those are what elements are. Your dividers, your Facebook comments, your feature blocks, your file downloads. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. I like personalizing mine with PDF files that picks up PDF files. So it's very customizable. You can use what OptimizePress already has for you, or you can just do your own. I mean, it just depends on how easy you want to do it. Images, etc. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead. Now, if you know me, you're going to hit. I'm going to click on Add Element, and I want to type in my search box headline. So I like my headlines to be cool. So what we're going to do is, Now, if you go through some of the trainings, especially if you're an Elite Marketing Pro, you're going to understand that you always want to target specific people on your site. So I'm going to go down here. Actually, no, sometimes wrong. Do this. I want to scroll down. I'm going to make this kind of a cool little site. It'll be pretty cool. I like I like the lines in front of the headline. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. And then my header is going to be attention. Say you're in. Now, one thing that you're really going to learn as you advance and evolve in your business is you're going to target certain groups of people. So say I'm targeting Amway network marketers. So I'll just say attention Amway network marketers. Okay, so we're going to do that. I also like my schemes to be very, very fluid. So my themes are always Geneva. Geneva is just a cool little, it's just nice. I like it. Now you got to remember, you don't want your attention grabber to be as big as your major headline. So I'm going to go ahead and make this 24, make the style bold, make this color black. So you want to do that. Spacing, like I said, spacing is really non-existent to me. I always use 0, and I always like a little bit of shadow on my text. Okay, so we're going to center that. Headline 2, you can make it a big header, you can make it a small header. Now basically what happens is whatever size you pick, it's going to kind of make it a headline 2 or headline 3 or headline 4. Now if I went like bigger, up to like 40 or so, it's actually going to make it headline 1. Okay, so it's just, you don't really need to worry about your tag headline unless that's something that you're, like if you're pretty sophisticated in WordPress and stuff like that, you can do that. I don't bother. I make simple as possible. So my top margin, how far I want it to be from the top edge of the page, I'm going to say 10, and then my bottom margin is going to be 15. That's usually the normal sets I put. So we'll insert, and then bam, attention Amway network marketers. Now, I love dividers, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you another easy way to copy things as well. So I'm going to put in a divider, and I like the straight cross divider, makes everything looks a little bit easier. So now we have a little divider between everything. So what we're going to do now is you're going to want a headline above your video that's going to tell people what they're going to get and what they're going to experience, and how are they going to achieve a how are they going to fulfill a desire, or how are you going to provide a solution for pain. Okay, so one thing that you can do here is, I like this. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. You hit that little button right here and it copies it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to grab this little arrow and I'm going to pull it down this way, and I'm going to put it right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit this button, the little pencil, I'm going to edit it. Now it should populate to where I can hit an arrow right here. Now I don't want the lines for that. I just want a straight, regular, standard headline. No styling at all. Okay, so then I'm going to say discover 3 simple steps to convert actually, let's just do this. Let's do something simple. Discover 3 simple steps to generate an endless amount of leads into your Amway, targeting again, Amway business without Give me just a second. Let's do this. Discover 3 simple steps to generate endless amount of leads into your Amway business on complete autopilot. I can't type, sorry. Even while you sleep. Okay, so we have that. Now look at this. Everything stays the same, right? But I want to change the headline color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in this little guy here, and I want to go to red. So I'm going to scroll up here to red, and I want to make it a thick red. Make it a deep dark red. Make it look kind of cool. Okay, we got that. Keep that there. Got a 24, but we're going to go bigger. So we're going to go 30. Make it a little bit bigger than our small headline. And we're going to keep everything the same here. We're going to insert. Now, depending on how you want this set up, now, see, I don't like the even while you sleep there. I don't like that a lot at all. I want everything to be congruent. I want everything to be simple. So you might have to make it a little bigger. So let's go ahead and we'll put there. Oh, sorry, I did not want to do that. Once you start messing with this, that seems everything goes there. So what I would do is I would just go ahead and scroll down here, go to 30. Let's make that 40. Make it big. Let's make it everybody in the world can see it. Go ahead, don't need that. Search. Bam! Okay, so I don't even like the use sleep right here. Don't like that at all. So you can really customize this the way you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm at 40 right now. I started at 30. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Let's just make it 34. See how that works. I don't like the asleep being right here. I like it to be just like that. Okay, I'm just picky. Another thing when you're creating this stuff is you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect at all. You just want to make sure it looks good, it looks clean, and it looks set. So now what I want to do is I want to put this between my video, right? So I'm going to create, let's see here. Okay, so we have that, we got that. Everything looks good. We got a divider there. So what I want to do is I'm going to hit save and continue. And then we're going to go ahead and look at it. Okay, you hit view public link right here. And it's going to kind of give you an option and kind of see what it looks like. Ooh, that looks sharp. See, that looks sharp. That's a pretty easy looking video. Okay, so we're going to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and see this. So now our video. One thing, I'm going to go ahead and edit this video. And one thing I've noticed with Optimize Press is you're going to want to get some different layouts, okay? If you have a URL that you want to host your video from, or YouTube, or an embed code from maybe Vimeo or YouTube, you can. I like using YouTube. It's just easy. It's very simple to upload. And in another training, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to actually upload. I'm actually going to show you how to set your tags, your search engine optimization for YouTube. I'm going to show you how to basically get your sites ranked. I'm going to show you how to use keyword density to get to put the keywords right in your description. I'm going to show you all that in an upcoming training, so you can actually start getting your YouTube videos ranked. But not only that, I'm going to show you little things and little secrets that will actually get your YouTube videos ranked. And I learned that through Elite Marketing Pro. So if you're an Elite Marketing Pro member, all you have to do is go to YouTube Traffic Blueprint and YouTube Traffic Code, and they got a 2-hour training on how to get YouTube ranked, and it works. I mean, I've put videos up on YouTube, and I was literally ranked number 2 in 6 hours. And I checked one video, and it was 484 views in 2 days, and I got like 15-20 leads off of it. So it works really good. So that's why I like using YouTube, because again, if you go back to my traffic training, YouTube is like the second most visited website in the entire world. So YouTube is always a good place to start. So you can click these right here, whatever you want. Now the way I do it, I don't like autoplay. I want mine to play, because I don't, like I said, I want my sales page to actually start. I don't want my prospects to actually have to hit the play button. I want it to actually start playing. Auto buffering's good. Now the thing is, this is for URL. So what I'm going to do is, I like YouTube, so I'm going to go down to YouTube. So your width, change your width to 693, and change your height to 390. Okay, that's just something, little secret I found that makes everything work correctly. It's not too big, it's not too small. It actually is it's kind of the middle ground to where your video is going to load very quickly. Because if somebody's got to wait 8 years to get a sales page video to load, they're just going to click out. They're not going to worry about it. So it seems like 693 and 390 are the way to go as far as load times. Top margin, I like 5. Bottom margin, I like 15. Border size, I like 15, and we're going to go ahead and do a black border. So your border, you click in this little guy right here. I'm going to go ahead and do black. And then now, I definitely want it to autoplay. I definitely want to hide the YouTube logo. The reason why I want to hide the YouTube logo, because you get some of these people, they're fishy and they're like, this YouTube, let me go ahead and go to YouTube and look at this video. Half the time I make some of mine private and some of mine are public. I also have two different sites. I use one YouTube site that I actually load my content on so that I can give it to you via trainings and stuff, and I have another one that I use for my my videos to get my leads. So good time to do that. Force mode, you know, I don't really deal with force mode HD. It's up to you. If you want to force it to show 1080p, you can, but again, it's going to create faster or slower load times. And like I said, you want it easy. You want your page to load. You want it to be done to where they don't have to wait for anything. So I'm going to go ahead and insert here. So it's going to be a little smaller. It's just going to be a little bit easier. Okay, so another thing I like to do is we're going to go here. I'm going to hit the little page button, which is your copy. Scroll down. I'm going to take this. I'm going to left click, and I'm going to hold, and I'm going to drag it. Here, and I want that sucker to go right there. So now we have a space. Okay, so this is what's pretty cool. So what you're going to do is, if you have a YouTube video, let's just go to a YouTube video real quick. Let me go to my YouTube channel where I post some of my stuff. I'm going to show you how to grab, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to grab the URL to put in there for it, okay? So you just go to YouTube, and now if you have a YouTube site, you probably know what I'm doing. If you don't have a YouTube site, don't worry. I have a training that I'm going to show you on how to get traffic with YouTube very shortly. Go to my channel, and then it's going to pop up here. And I mean, I can pretty much do anything I want, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I just created this video for you that you just watched. So let's go click on that. So you pick whatever video that you have, whatever video that you decide that you uploaded, and then let's go ahead and pause that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to share. You're gonna click on share. You see that little YouTube here? Now remember, back here under your video options, you had embed. You had an embed code. Okay, right here. You can do that if I was you. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Sorry, I kind of phrased that wrong. I don't do the embed because sometimes it buffers a little bit too hard, and it kind of makes your page load kind of slow. So I always use share. Right click, copy that, go back, and then we're going to put the URL right here, and we're going to paste it. Cool. So we got that taken care of. Centered. Insert. Now watch. Check this out. So now what we can do is we're going to save, continue. Now what we're going to do, we're going to view public link. And I think, let's do that. Where am I at here? Yep, view public link. So now we can kind of see what's happening here. So we have a live video, right? So it's probably going to pop up that hasn't been played. See, there we go. So you're going to have your YouTube. You're going to have your video. It's going to buffer itself. And then, bam, it's going to play. Okay, so what I did was I kept autoplay on. So it's automatically going to play as soon as people go there. So it's pretty cool like that. So let's go ahead and exit out of here. Now, you got a few options depending on what you want to promote. I like a lot of features. So, and if you listen to one of my trainings, I want to say, what training was that? It was on product splintering. So let's say you're a member of Elite Marketing Pro and you wanted to, let's just say you wanted to promote Ignition Coaching Program. So what I would do is I would go to Elite Marketing Pro. Let's just say you want to promote whatever. You want to promote Attraction Marketing Formula. Okay. So let's go there. And this is so cool if you're a VIP member, man. I was selling 4 of these a day, and I was making 47 a pop. I mean, they're really cool, and it's so valuable. These things are so valuable. What you could do is you can go down here, and if you remember in the other training I showed you with Jing on how to use Jing. I mean, so many cool things. You can go to a sales page because you don't want to market your or build your sales page blind. You want to go in and find out the sales page that they're using, and then basically product splinter it. So, like what I could do is I can go down here and I can create bonuses. Like check this out. You can go down here. I'm going to use my Jing. Okay. I'm going to use my Jing, and then I'm going to copy this sucker. Okay? Actually, no, you don't want to do that. Hold on a second. No, because it's got a video there. So what you would do is you would copy the video, and then you could take a picture of this whole thing and put a video inside it, right? Or you could scroll back down here, and then like underneath here, I could put quick peek of what you're going to put inside traction marketing, right? So I could take this, I could take Jing, and I can basically copy this whole thing. Take a picture of it. Okay. Save it. I can put AMF desk or page. I'll save it to my desktop. And then go back to your create sales page and you can put it down here. I mean, you can basically just take little pictures and snapshots of your sales page, or you can go down here. What I like to do is you can go down here and you can basically snap all this stuff. Like you can put all of this stuff on your sales page. Basically what you're going to want to do with your product is you're going to want to make it your own. You want to make, who cares about Furnace Avalos? Who cares about Tim Irway? Who cares about anybody? This is yours. We are in a business of self-appointment. Okay, so you can take all of this stuff and you can put it on your sales page. So what I'll do is, let's see here. I'm going to go down and I'm going to create a button. So we're going to create a button. So you hit element and you type in button. Click there. Come on. So you have all kinds of different stuff. You can use these, you can use these. I like a button designer. As you can tell on my website, this is the one I use. And you go down here and you can say start your free trial now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and like I said, I like to keep everything congruent. So I'm going to make Geneva. And then I'm going to make this a little smaller. Let's just say 25. Make it a little simple. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your, if I'm selling Elite Marketing Pro, then my affiliate link would be tyrant.elitemarketingpro.com. So I would take that here, bam. Now the thing is with your links, your URLs, you have to put an HTTP or you got to put an HTTPS. So what I do is I put that there. You're going to always want to open it in a new window because but basically what happens is if you don't put it in a new window, it's going to use your training as its own window. So they're going to completely exit out of the training, and that's not cool. So you're going to always want to click open window, and then I'm going to try and see how this works here. Just make sure it's right. AMF letter. Yep, it worked. Okay, so that's what it's going to go to. So you hit insert. Start your free trial now. All right, and then what you can do is you can say, what I do is I'll take this and I'll copy it, and I'll bring this down here. Scroll that down here. And I'll be like, edit this with a little pencil. And I'll say, let's see, I'll say, remember what I told you, sometimes social proof is really good, or you can give an outline of the sales page. So what you could do is like all this stuff that they have for what you're going to get as a bonus you know, you can create basically all this stuff. You can put all this in there. You can take pictures of it. You can give it the bonuses of it. You can show the testimonials. All you have to do is really you just you know, create this video, copy the video, put it in, then you just create you'll create a 4-section row. Okay, you'll create a 4-section row like we did again, and you just put your little videos in there. Very, very cool. And so you can like take this, like here, I'll do this. Copy this here. Let's do this. Hold on just a second. So you can take this right here. You can, bam, create that. So we're going to save it, and we're going to say AMF bonus. Save. Desktop. Always save it to where you know where it's at. And then you can go back to your page, and you could, let's see, fast action bonuses. Okay, so scroll down, insert. Now it should say your button, and then it's going to say fast action bonuses right there. And then you can copy this again, because you always want to put a copy. Always want some spaces. You want to make it look clean. And then you click on add element. And then you're going to go to type in image. And you want to go to regular image. And then click on here. It's just a regular image with no border. Select file. And then you're going to want to select files from your desktop. So I'm going to go ahead down here, and I'm going to click here. AMF, let's see, which one? AMF bonus page. Click on that. So it's going to crunch it. And then you can hit insert into post. Okay, so check this out. So then you can come down. Now, whenever you're pasting certain pages together, you don't have to use a margin, okay? I use a top margin on my first ad. Bottom margin I don't use. Click insert. Check that out. See how that works? I mean, you can basically copy the entire sales page with the bonuses. Or if you don't even want to do that, I mean, you can put in paragraphs and you can write your own. I mean, there's like, say if you wanted to do that, say you wanted to put in the paragraph. I mean, there's so many things you could do. You can go to text. Text here. You can get a 2-column text. You can get an image with text aside. You can do a text block to where it's basically you're just going to be, you have a whole texting style, and you can create your own sales page. You can go to bullet points. There's so many things that you can do. You know, it just depends on bullet blocks. If you want bullet blocks, I prefer to, you know, take pictures of the sales pages, and then I kind of basically what I'll do is I'll summarize the product that I'm selling on that sales page. I'll summarize it and I'll put it into my own. Okay, so that's really how you build a sales page. It's not really that difficult. You have so many options. You just have to remember rows and elements. Okay, so you can do that. You can basically copy. If you use Jing, you can take pictures of stuff that you want. You can use everything that you want, man. You guys can take pictures of all this stuff. You can create, it's all your own. Another thing that you can do is you could take a picture of this, and then you could put a paragraph format right here, and then you can just type everything in there that you want, except you can change the wording around. I mean, there's so many things that you can do to build a sales page. It's not really hard. The difference is you just have to remember you need to product splinter. So when you're building a sales page, whatever product you're promoting, you need to splinter the information off of their sales page onto your sales page. So what you're going to do is you're going to summarize it, you're going to put it in your own words, and then you're basically going to use your creativity and build your sales page. So other than that, I mean, guys, that's as easy as it gets. I mean, you can go on down here, create more elements. You can add bullets. So like if you wanted to add different bullets, you could do that. I mean, you could even take a picture of this, put your affiliate link on the picture. You know, I mean, there's so many things that you can do. What I did with this one is I did this as well. I mean, you can even do frequently asked questions, and then I did a two-row column, and then I basically copied it. I put it into 2-row column, and then I changed it. I changed the entire font, or not the font. Sorry, I changed the entire paragraph to what I wanted to do with it. So you can, I mean, there's so many things that you can do with Optimized Press. If you use Jing it's a free software. Just Google Jing, Jing on Google. It's a free software that I use to capture a lot of images that I like. I mean, if you like this image, you can go ahead and copy that image. I mean, there's so many things you can do. So I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what you can do and how you would do it to build your sales page. Now, the best thing for you to probably do, just go through and find out what your elements are. I mean, there's so many different things you can do. I mean, you can scroll down, type in bullet. I'm going to exit that out, and it gives you so many things. Go through here, find out, test it, find out which is cool, find out what you like, find out what might look good on your page. I mean, it never hurts just to play with things. Never hurts to just try new things in your sales page. But just remember, the easiest thing is to keep it simple and make sure your message is the most important thing. Make sure your message, your content, and your call to action are the most important concepts and the most important message that you're going to give to your prospects. You want a clean page. You don't want it to look all clunky. You don't want silly images. You want nice. You do want nice logos. You want a nice banner. You want nice clear pics, and you want really clear and big font. Just remember that. But other than that, I mean, there's so many things that you can do with Optimized Press. But that's basically how you would start building your sales page. And then if you wanted to make it public, you would go ahead and you would hit publish, and then you would hit save and close. That's all you would do. So we'll hit save and close. Now what we'll do is we'll go to our pages, all pages, and it's going to give me a few things here. If you want to find your page, just type in training, hit search. Let's see here. So we got to find the page. I don't remember what I put it under. Actually, here, yeah, delete later. There it was. So then what you can do is you can right click and hit view. And this is what it's going to look like when somebody views it. Just a moment. Bam. See? Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. And you got your bonuses. You got everything's big. You can make them smaller. You can do, there's so many things that you guys can do. So I just want to let you know this is how you would build your sales page. It's a basic, simple sales page that you're going to want to do. Whenever we get to video marketing and stuff like that, you'll be able to give you script by scripts, how to video market effectively. And if you don't, if you want to do video marketing, you just don't know how to do it, just go ahead to, I do believe it is one of my trainings that deals with traffic, and click on YouTube Traffic Blueprint or YouTube Traffic Code. It's going to give you everything you know to how to video market, from building your pages to getting ranked on YouTube, how to say it, when to say it. It's going to give you simple steps and basically a step-by-step blueprint for video marketing. So other than that, guys, if you have any questions, you can always feel free to email me at damien@mlmbootcamp.com, or you can also give me a call. But other than that, next we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into some more interesting things, and I'll talk soon.